Hi there, my name is Dan and I'm pleased to welcome you on this special production. I would like to specifically take you through the Salima Lilongwe Water Supply Project, which Katengeza is implementing in Malawi on behalf of the government of Malawi through the special purpose vehicle, that's the Salima Lilongwe Water Supply Company. We have, as a contractor in this project, we received a lot of inquiries. We continue to receive a lot of inquiries on what's inside this project. What is it all about? What does it aim to achieve? And so I thought, well, let me take you through the components of the project so that you can appreciate where we're coming from, where we are, and what things will look like in the next 24 months. So I'm so pleased to welcome you. You will join me. I will start here at Chezi. This is our first site. I'll then take you on this journey to our second site, which is in Vera, all along the Lilongwe Salima Road. Our third site is at Katengeza. And then finally, we will finish at Lifuwu. That's where we have the main treatment plant and intake works. So to begin with, what you are seeing in your pictures there is our first site, which is Chezi turnoff. This site, in the program implementation or the designs, is the final site where we have, from where water now, treated water, will flow downstream into Lilongwe. All along from Lifuwu, coming uphill to Chezi, the water is being pumped. There are two other pump stations and tanks along the way. When the water arrives here at Chezi, it will now go downstream via gravity. Let me ask my colleague to just come with you so that you can see what we are doing here. So what you're seeing here, for example, are tanks. Works are underway, walls are rising. So there's this tank, and another tank is also rising over there. And what you're seeing down here, these will be backfilled properly, but these are chambers. There's an inlet chamber and then an outlet chamber. So these things are done, like the chambers are completed. They'll just backfill them and then do the roofing and whatnot. But specifically, let me talk about the tanks that you see here. These are 5 million liters each. 2 tanks, 5 million liters each. You can tell me, how much water do you use in your home? Put in a better picture, that is water more than enough for Lilongwe and surrounding areas. The Lilongwe Water Board will be one of the off-takers of this project or of this water. They will have water to use, unending supply of water to use. So the idea is to completely eradicate water issues in Lilongwe and surrounding areas. But before the water arrives in Lilongwe, it will have already served millions of other communities and villages along the pipeline. From Lifuwu, the water is treated, it arrives in Salima. Communities in Salima will have a chance to access the water, of course via the Central Region Water Board. The water comes upstream, indoor and surrounding areas. Communities and villages there will have access to the water via the same Central Region Water Board. So that's the design. In Lifuwu, you will appreciate the amount of works that are happening there. But our two stations or 2 sites along the way, Katengeza and Vera, are only tanks or reservoirs and pump stations to try and pump the water upstream to arrive here. So this project, like I've indicated, is financed by the government. The government is not putting in just word. The government of Malawi is putting in money. And apart from the government, there are various other finance institutions that have come in to put in money. So in case you're wondering of the bankability of the project, all those fears are out. This project was certified bankable, it is productive, and that's why it is being done. And one of the financiers of the project is CDH Bank, and we caught up with their CEO, Mr. Katengeza, he came on site to follow the money. And we caught up with him earlier to just shed more light on why it is important for Malawi to begin to put money in relevant infrastructure like what you are seeing here. Watch from Katengeza.
Water is everything. As they say, water is life. I'm not saying that. Somebody said it. That's it. As the country develops, as we look to the future, I think we have to think about our water. The water we drink and all the other goodies we do with water. I would say let's work together, investors and all Malawians, all meaning Malawians, to invest properly where life is. I cannot mention what happens when you consume bad water. You get sick and disturbs your life, and you cannot be productive if your tummy hurts because you just consume bad water. Let's get back to basics and address our water issues. I think this is a very important project. I would like to ask investors and the general public to really support this project for our own good.
That's it. You've heard from Mr. Katengeza, who is CEO of CDH Bank Malawi. Come on, look at this. I want you to see this view here. Now you can clearly see the two tanks coming up, the walls coming up, and then down there the chambers. This thing is being done. The engineering efficiency and ingenuity that Kata Civils is employing on this project is unmatched, I can say, is very massive. And I must also indicate that we totally agree and understand the queries and the inquiries that people are making, the fears over whether this project can be successfully implemented. We totally understand as contractor of the project, because look, I've covered news in Malawi myself for close to 20 years now, and we've never seen, as a country, as Malawi, we've never seen a project of this magnitude, bringing water all the way from the lake into the capital city. We've never seen the amount of money being pumped into this, the amount of infrastructure being put together for the successful implementation of the project. Let's agree, we've never seen it as a country. So those fears and people doubting, it's totally understandable. But that's why I say no. Let me take you to site so you can see. And also for your information, our sites are open. You can make inquiries. Come, reach out to me. Kata Civils offices are in Lilongwe at Ulongwe Villas. Just reach out to say, no, we want to come and see whether the things we are seeing are real. Now, as a contractor, there's a philosophy and a work culture in CAT. Our leadership is very hands-on on the project. And for example, at one of my update shoots, it was in the night, during a night shift. I bumped into our group finance director, Mr. Pride Piri. He was on site in the night. So that's the work culture, the whole leadership, the whole hierarchy, beginning with our chairman and all the executive leadership. It is very hands-on on this. You come to site, you meet at least one of the people in the executive management on site, just to make sure everything is being done according to designs and according to plan. So let's hear from Mr. Pride Piri, whom I caught up with one of the nights on site. He shares with us why it is important for Kata Civils as contractor to do the job within time, to avoid wastages of any kind. Let's hear from Mr. Pride Piri.
Yeah, in construction, we work with programs. We don't say wait on time, day or night. So now the program we're having today, or this week, all sites, from Chitipa, Vera, Katengeza to Lifuwu, requires now to have our productivity. So we've got now two shifts. We've got day shifts and night shifts. So as you can see now, the night shift has started. we have now started the reservoir. So we cannot stop them on the way. We need to finish the reservoir. So they need continuous works in terms of engineering. So hence we're working day and night. So this shift will knock off in the morning, and the other shift starts in the morning. So in this case, we are very enthused and motivated now to start the works in the Salimali water project. This way of embarking.
You've heard from Kato Civil's Group Finance Director, Pride Piri, emphasizing the need for this project to run smoothly, and for that to be done, we will work as a contractor. We will work during the night and during day. All we need is light. For as long as we can provide light, there are floodlights here in the night like you've seen. So give us lights, give us stars or the moon, and give us sunlight like this. We are good to go. The people are good to go. So let me conclude there with Chezi site, but please bear with me. I will take you next to our Vera site. From Vera, I'll take you to Katengeza, and then we'll finish with Lifuwu. Otherwise, for now, as we take a drive to Vera, I'll leave you with some stunning views of the Chezi site. Thank you. Come along. Welcome to our second site, Vera site. That is if you're traveling from Lilongwe to Salima. This is in Vera. For those of you that know this area, the CCAP mission is just behind this forest, behind there. Vera is another interesting site for us on the Salima Lilongwe water supply project. It has 2 tanks, 4 million liters each, and then there's another pump station. But Vera is interesting because of the terrain. The terrain is a little slopey, so the engineers, in their wisdom, decided to put a retaining wall, a wall that will anchor the structures that will be here. But for the day-to-day job, there's an overseer of the site. His name is Kondwani Gidala. I will invite him to join me now to try and explain exactly what is here. Welcome, Mr. Gidala. Thank you for welcoming us here.
Thank you.
To begin with, tell us what is happening here. What are we seeing here?
Today we are casting our retaining wall. Here we have got a concrete pump and a concrete mixer, which we are using to cast this wall. Basically here we have got 3 main infrastructure. We have got the retaining wall, the pump station, and 2 reservoirs amounting to 8 million liters, 4 million liters each. So yeah, basically today what we have found us doing is the construction of the retaining wall, which is meant to sustain the earth we are constructing here.
I was saying Vera is a little interesting because of the wall. Why did you decide to put a wall? There are no walls at Chezi or in Lifuwu or elsewhere.
Yeah, Vera, we decided to put a wall to retain the soil that we have imported. Basically here, as you might recall, there was deposited material that were excavated from the road construction. So that material, when we removed it, we brought in material up to 6 meters high. So we needed to sustain that earth material brought into the site. Yeah. Okay. So basically the retaining wall is to sustain the earth brought into the site.
That's right. So thank you so much. That's Mr. Kondwani Gidala explaining to us what has been happening here. From here, I'm going to Katengeza. So please bear with me. Don't you leave me alone. Let's go and see what's at Katengeza. Thank you. Hi, welcome here. This is now Katengeza. We are here from, if you remember very well, if you have been following me, we are coming from Vera. This is Katengeza. If you're coming from Lilongwe to Salima, this is our third permanent site. There are a couple of structures that will be here. 2 tanks. This other structure you will see here is a pump house, and some of these sea chambers. But I think to get a clear picture of what's going to be here, let me invite our resident engineer for Katengeza. He is Mr. Eddie Scala. He is also the project manager for the whole Salima Lilongwe Water Supply Company. Eddie, come, let's do some talking. Otherwise, how are you today?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. Yeah.
I'm not as technical as you are. What are these holes we are seeing and pipes we are seeing? What are these?
Okay, where we are standing here, we will have 2 reservoirs, 50 megaliters each, and
that's 50 million liters.
yes, 50 million liters of water.
Okay.
And so what the holes you are seeing here, that side, those are the inlet chambers.
Bringing water from
Lifuwu
Okay.
into the reservoirs.
Okay.
Yeah, then this chamber you are seeing here is the outlet chamber that will take water from the reservoir to the pump station.
Okay.
This one here, which they are preparing now, is a scour valve chamber.
Scour
Valve chamber is when you are cleaning the tank, the reservoir. You can empty it. The water goes into the stormwater drain for cleaning purposes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We are also seeing a building just next door on our left.
That building there, that is the pump house. So the water that will come from the reservoirs will go into the pump house. That's where now we'll pump water to Vera.
From here, water is going straight to Vera.
Water will go straight to
We are also
Vera.
seeing a batch plant. Maybe just tell us the need. Why is it important to do your concrete here, right here on site?
Look, this is it's got an advantage to have a batch plant close by, because the concrete is not supposed to be transported over a long distance. So most of the suppliers of concrete, they are in Lilongwe, so to bring concrete from outside,
like 100 kilometers away,
it's not feasible for concrete structures. So that's why we've got a batch plant here, we've got a batch plant in Doha, so that the distance for supplying concrete is shorter.
Wonderful. No, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for making time as you can go back to work. That's Eddie Scala. He's a project engineer here, explaining components. So I had indicated from here we will be going to Lifuwu, but you will understand in vice versa. Let me just put you into the picture already. Water coming from Lifuwu treated will arrive here, and from here it can now be distributed anywhere else. There will be pipes going back into Salima for reticulation into people's homes. But just to make it clear that Kato is only doing the bulk pipe work and not the reticulation into people's homes. That is the job of the Central Region Water Port. So I hope you will come with me to Lifuwu. Don't be tired. Come with me to Lifuwu, where we will now see much of the work that's happening, and we'll finish it there. Thank you. Hi guys, we are now in Lifuwu at the main treatment works. I've been taking you through all our workstations, beginning with Chezi. You've seen Vera. You have also seen Katengeza. We are now finally in Lifuwu. The Lake Malawi in Lifuwu is just like some 100 meters from here, where we will have the main intake or abstraction works. But what you are seeing here, and the machines working, and those people working in the background over there, are all components of what will be the main treatment works in Lifuwu for the Salima Lilongwe water supply project. So right here, beginning with the intake at the shore, right at the shore, there's going to be, like I've said, an abstraction point. There will be pipes going deep down into the lake, about 500 to 600 meters into the lake. And then they will install, engineers will install a pump on the foot of the lake. There will be a pump installed there and pipes that will now bring the water on the shore. On the shore, the water will be transmitted into pipes to come to this area. Now you will see an aerial picture of the earthworks that have been happening here in Lifuwu. So here at Lifuwu, there will be the treatment plant, like I'm saying. There will be 3 huge water tanks. There will be, where I'm standing here is going to be a pump house. These are earthworks for a pump house. And I'll just tilt a bit. What you see over there behind me, those columns there, that is an administration building that is rising. So if the Salima Lilongwe Water Company wants to have people here, they will have people work from here, because like I've indicated, this is where the treatment plant is going to be. So from right here, the water will be taken via pipes, big pipes, into that other site I showed you at Katengeza. From Katengeza, the Central Regional Water Board can come in to say we need this water. They will connect from there, and then from Katengeza to Vera, as it arrives at Vera, Central Regional Water Board can say no, for people in Doha and surrounding areas, let's get the water from Vera to Doha Turnoff or Chezi. They can also connect people around there. So ideally, this is where the main works are happening. You will notice that the difference in the works that are happening, the main works are here. So once Chezi is done, we will decommission and get all the materials to come and support the works happening here at Lifuwu.